All right, guys, let's get right into it because this is the best month I've had selling online since I got started last April of 2025. So come along with me as I talk about my June numbers. As always, this is not me bragging. This is not me trying to say, like, look what I did. This is just me showing what my small business was capable of. And that gives you some realistic numbers of what you could do as well. So I have my data pulled up, I have my coffee, and I'm ready to go. Before I get into today's numbers, let's do a little bit of a reflection so you can understand why those numbers are so prominent. So I look back, January of this year, 2026, I made $871 on Etsy. Really wasn't selling on TikTok Shop. Honestly, I think I made like $20 on TikTok Shop that month. So that's not included. February, between Etsy and TikTok, I made $709. So that means Etsy alone in January made more than it did combined in February. Same story in March. In March, I made $516 between TikTok Shop and Etsy. Keep in mind that was spring break time. So I'm out, when I'm out of town, it kind of changes things. But April, I made $1,600 between Etsy and TikTok. May, I made $1,200. And are you ready for this? I'll put it on the screen. But in June, Etsy alone, I made $1,204. So pretty much the money I made in May, I made that alone off Etsy this month. And I'm just so surprised because they always talk about how slow summer is and how slow like June and July can be. And for me to have my best month is incredible. The conversion rate was 1.7. Overall visits were down, but revenue is up. And that lets me know that less people are seeing my site, but the people that are seeing it are meant to see it and they're checking out. So not upset about that. And even better because as you know, if you've been here before, you know that I run Etsy ads. So looking at the ad spend was what I like incredible. I text my husband, I'm like, whoa, hold on. Like apparently I haven't been really looking at these numbers. I'm not gonna lie. That's not good. Don't do that. But I looked, so I spent $307 on ads. And in turn, that ad spend bought me $704 in revenue, which means had I not spent that money, there's a good chance that those buyers wouldn't have found me in the first place. So that's just a good reminder that sometimes you have to spend money to make money. And I'm not afraid to put money behind those products, especially the ones I believe in, because they are returning on the investment, which is what ROAS stands for, is return on investment. And they always say like anything above like 2 is great. And I don't think I've ever seen that number. Yeah, I'm kind of in awe of Etsy. Let's get into TikTok Shop though, because that is kind of the star of this. I made a video recently about do I think TikTok Shop is worth it, including TikTok Live. And in that video, I was just kind of nonchalant. I was like, yeah, I mean, we'll see. I'll come back in 30 days. Now it's like a week later, and I am a firm believer in TikTok Live. And I'm going to tell you why. As I've gotten on TikTok Live, I've been able to show off my products. I've been able to build a community and start meeting. Like, there's people that when they jump on, like, I recognize them by name because I keep seeing them over and over. I'm like, oh, hey, Eva. Hey, Hannah. Hey, Carla. That is incredible, but also it helps to build that support and people want to support people. And when you're personable like that, it really helps. So TikTok Live has been amazing. I've been doing giveaways. I have another video coming, so I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I do feel like that has been the main strategy that really helped and changed the revenue this month. Not really on Etsy though. Like I had a really good month on Etsy regardless too. So maybe I would have had a good month on TikTok without it, but I don't think it would have been this good. So overall, are you ready for this? TikTok Shop, I made $991.49. That's the most I've ever made. I think the most before that was like 400 and something bucks. And that is incredible. We had 63 orders, 51 customers, sold 139 items. So that means that's what all the people bought. And something else I thought was really cool, TikTok Shop actually shows the breakdown of how I got them, like where the orders came from. $716 came from selling on live. So that's me on live, talking to people as they're ordering, helping them out, doing order packing videos and saying like, hey, if you order now, like I'm packing your order like as you do it. Mind you, I wasn't even going live consistently this month. I got more consistent at the end of the month, but at the beginning, I just kind of did what I wanted. $86 came from marketing videos. So like me actually uploading TikTok, like short videos and linking the product. $30 came from somebody actually searching. And then I think shop tab attributed means like they clicked on my profile on TikTok Shop, and then they click the shop button so that way they can see my things. So if you notice, if I just relied on somebody being able to search, like looking up what I sell, I only would have made $30. So by actually creating content and going live is what made the biggest difference. So if you're a mathematician, you might have already calculated together the money from TikTok Shop and the money from Etsy. I made $2,195 this month from my small business. And I'm over the moon. That's incredible. That's the best month I've had, like I said, since I ever got started. And I kind of felt guilty that I did not work summer school this year. Not because I'm necessarily hurting for money or not that I wanted to work it, but I'm like, man, like you are just missing out on that extra spending cash. And I'm just happy that I sat here and did this and really got to focus on this, because I would not have been going live on TikTok like that if not. I would not have learned these things had I been doing both. So I'm just really happy that I invested in myself and just took this time to really work on my small business and grow. And it's paid off. So this video, I'm actually recording it and hopefully it's going up in the next 2 hours. The next video I'm planning on uploading though is more about how I've been going live on TikTok and more behind the scenes of that process. I think that is a very big piece for you to be able to do as a seller, because it's been incredible. I will say I do have another video where I talk a little bit about TikTok Shop. I forgot to say in that video, you do have to have 1,000 followers to go live. So I'm just going to put that here just in case I forget to mention it anywhere else. But it has definitely been worth it. And I'm very pleased with this month. So thank you guys for always supporting me, hanging out, all of your well wishes. I truly appreciate it. Let me know if there's something that you want to see next. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.